Imagine yourself standing among thousands of crusaders gathered on the slopes near Constantinople. You are clad in heavy metal armor, cold against your skin, the weight of your sword pressing against your side. You can feel the leather straps biting into your shoulders and chest. Around you, the clang of metal echoes with every step, shields bumping, swords clinking, and every sound reverberates through the morning mist. The air is thick and damp, the early sun just beginning to pierce the fog. You hear the murmur of the crowd, not just the sound of people, but the heartbeat of thousands, all pulsing with anticipation. Nearby, a commander moves among the men, inspecting armor and weapons, his voice firm and unwavering. Sons of Christ, the road ahead is long and harsh, but your faith will give you strength. We march not for loot, but for the holy city. Every step we take brings us closer to eternity. You feel a surge of nerves mixed with burning determination. Before your eyes, visions of the journey unfold, crossing rivers with currents swift and cold, climbing narrow mountain paths where loose stones threaten your footing, feeling the bitter wind bite your face. You glance at your comrade beside you. He grips his sword the same way, his eyes reflecting your own fears and hopes. Nights are cold and unforgiving. You sit by a small fire, the weak flames casting flickering shadows on the faces of those around you. You smell smoke mingled with wet earth and the sweat of men who labored all day. Someone nearby recounts tales of distant lands where rivers glitter like silver and cities rise with walls so high they seem to touch the sky. You listen and imagine yourself there, feeling every sound, every shiver of uncertainty. Dawn wakes you with the clamor of commanders' voices, the whinny of horses, the jingle of armor. The road stretches endlessly. You march among thousands of feet pounding the earth, thousands of hands gripping shields, thousands of eyes burning with resolve. Each step is heavy, your legs ache, but you feel a deep sense of purpose. This is your path, your mission, and you cannot turn back. You will face your first trials, narrow ravines, steep climbs, sudden storms. You will feel fear when the sky darkens and awe when the sun breaks through the clouds. You will see men around you weep, laugh, pray, and quarrel, all of it becoming part of your experience, shaping you as a warrior. You will hear many languages, smell the scents of foreign lands, taste strange foods brought by local traders, feel the sweetness of honey and bread after a grueling day of marching. You will realize the crusade is more than battles. It is a journey of endurance, friendship, suffering, and fleeting joy. And when night falls, you will lie in your tent, listening to the camp, feeling the weight of your sword beside you, sensing the breaths of thousands marching alongside you toward a single sacred goal. You will understand, this journey will change you forever. You march for days, the sun blazing overhead, turning the dusty roads into rivers of heat. Your legs ache, your armor chafes, and every step feels heavier than the last. The horizon stretches endlessly, yet you push forward because you know that stopping is not an option. You will see the barren plains, dotted with shrubs and rocks, feel the sting of thorns scratching through your gloves, and hear the distant howls of wolves as night falls. You will taste thirst as rivers run dry, forcing you to drink the bitter water that leaves a metallic tang on your tongue. You will feel hunger gnaw at your stomach, but the smell of bread and roasted meat from nearby camps is a small comfort, a reminder that human endurance has limits, but faith can carry you further. As the days drag on, Tensions rise among the men. You will witness arguments flare over water, rations, and the order of march. Some men quarrel, voices sharp and angry, while others silently pray, clutching rosaries and crosses, their eyes lifted to the sky as if seeking guidance from above. You will feel the pressure of these emotions pressing down on you, shaping not only your path, but the bonds you form with those who march beside you. One night, you awaken to the sound of shouting and the clash of metal. Raiders from the surrounding lands attack without warning, their arrows slicing through the air. You will feel your heart hammer as you grab your sword, adrenaline surging through every vein. You will stand shoulder to shoulder with your comrades, faces set and grim, and push back against the chaos. You will see men fall around you, and you will feel a cold knot in your stomach, fear, grief, and fury all mingled. But you will fight because you must. Each strike you deliver, each shield you raise, is a step closer to your goal, a testament to your will. The sounds of battle, clashing swords, screams, the thunder of hooves will embed themselves in your memory, reminding you of the cost of this journey. When the fighting subsides, you will help tend the wounded, sharing water, wrapping bandages, offering comfort with quiet words. You will witness the resilience of men in the face of suffering, and you will understand that courage is not the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward despite it. The landscape changes as you continue your march. Rolling hills give way to rocky mountains, arid plains stretch out beyond them, and in the distance, you will begin to glimpse signs of cities, towers and walls shimmering in the heat, reminding you that you are closer to your destination. Yet with each passing day, the journey grows more grueling. You will feel blisters forming, joints stiffening, muscles screaming in protest, and yet you push onward because you have seen what lies ahead, the holy city, the heart of your mission, the prize that calls to you across the miles. As you travel, you will witness both beauty and cruelty. The sunrise over the mountains paints the sky in shades of gold and crimson, and the wind carries the scent of wildflowers and distant seas. But you will also see villages burned, homes abandoned, and the scars of conflict etched into the land. You will realize that this crusade is not only a test of faith, but a test of your humanity. And through it all, you will feel the weight of history pressing on your shoulders. You are part of something far greater than yourself, a force moving across continents towards a city that has been fought over for centuries. Every step you take is a story, every wound a reminder, every moment a choice. You will understand that this journey will define you, shape you, and ultimately prepare you for the greatest challenge that awaits in the gates of Jerusalem. Finally, after weeks of grueling travel, you arrive at the gates of Jerusalem. The city rises before you, its walls towering and unyielding, glinting in the morning sun. You feel a mixture of awe and fear. This is the city that has drawn the faithful for centuries, the heart of your mission, and the prize for which thousands have marched and suffered. You tighten your grip on your sword, your knuckles white beneath your gauntlets, and you feel the tension in every muscle of your body. You hear the trumpets sound across the camp, the calls to arms echoing off the stone walls. You will see men adjusting their armor, checking their weapons, whispering prayers and last words to loved ones, and you will feel the same tight knot of anticipation in your chest. The air is thick with dust, sweat, and the metallic tang of fear. The first assault begins. You charge forward with your comrades, shields raised, spears thrusting, the ground trembling beneath the stampede of armored feet. Arrows rain down from the walls, and you will feel their sting as they thud into shields and helmets. You will push, step by step, closer to the city gates, every heartbeat pounding in your ears like a drum of war.
You will see the enemy defending fiercely, throwing boiling oil, hurling stones, shouting war cries. You will fight beside friends, their faces streaked with blood and dirt, their eyes wide with determination. And you will feel the chaos of battle around you, the clash of steel, the screams of the fallen, the roar of men and horses in unison. At one moment, you find yourself separated, facing a group of defenders alone. You swing your sword, parrying strikes, feeling your arms ache with exertion. You realize that each decision, each movement could mean life or death. But you push through, fueled by faith, by the collective will of your army, and by the knowledge that retreat is not an option. Hours stretch into what feels like days. You climb ladders to the walls, fight in the narrow streets, and push back enemy soldiers step by step. You witness heroism and tragedy side by side, men giving their lives to hold a position, others retreating in fear, the city itself becoming a battleground where history is written in fire and blood. Finally, the gates give way. The city trembles with the cries of victory and sorrow, the sounds mingling in a deafening symphony. You step into Jerusalem, the ground littered with the fallen, the air heavy with smoke and the scent of sacrifice. You feel exhaustion clawing at your body, but also an overwhelming sense of purpose. You have arrived at the destination that has driven your every step, every hardship, every night spent on a cold, uncertain road. And as you stand amidst the conquered city, you realize the journey has changed you. The march, the battles, the fear, the camaraderie, and the faith that carried you here, all of it has shaped you into something more than you were. You feel the weight of history, the enormity of what has been achieved, and the understanding that this moment, this victory, is both an end and a beginning. You are no longer just a man marching with thousands. You are a witness, a participant, a part of a story that will echo through the ages. You have faced the journey, the trials, and the battle, and you have emerged on the other side, forever marked by the path you took to reach Jerusalem.